Alrighty, this is a gearing replay. I'm just late night duo queuing with my good friend Pizza Ron here. He's in his Yamato. I'm in my gearing. Really heavy DD matchup. 5 DD per side. No radar cruisers though, so that's gonna make things a lot easier for me.
Action stations.
So starting off, because I know it's really DD heavy. I want to help fight at B, because I know there's going to be a DD fight, and I can put my DPM to good use. I don't feel like going to C, because both me and Pizza agree that it's just not really a good idea to do that, because we don't really have any other kind of support. So, we'll just be focusing A and B with the rest of our team and just leaving C for them. Also on our team we have Pooleycat. He's a fairly good player, so I can trust him to handle things over at A.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Cabarrus gets spotted first. This means it's a little bit troubling for me. Because Cabarrus, if it ever catches a gearing out, the gearing's just dead. I'm not really looking to torp the Cabarrus, more as just sending random torps across Cab, because I know that there's going to be a ton of DDs. And there's the chance that one of them is going to turn out, an unfortunate time for him and just eat one randomly, so that chance is always nice. So this is actually the first time for me playing my gearing in a pretty decent long while. So at the start of the game, I'm still getting used to the ridiculously high gun arcs. So it's going to be some very questionable gunnery, both now and a little bit later. Been playing far too many games and chips with really good arcs, like the Moskva and the Hindenburg. Kind of been neglecting my gearing a little bit. So yeah, if I'd been dialed in, I should have been able to do probably, let's say about 3 to 4K to that Shima who was kind of straight lining.
Torpedoes to port.
So right now I'm being really careful because I know that there's probably torpedoes all over the place headed towards my side. And I'm gonna send some torps into the smoke over there. Hope for the best. Since I see that the smoke is actively being occupied, there's shell flashes coming right out of it. Now that's where I want to send my torps. Torps hit nothing. Yugimo's... Oh, wait. Nope. Actually, they totally blow the crap out of that shimmy. I know that Yugimo's still there, so I start vectoring in. I'm a little bit concerned about torps. This was just some really, really bad gunnery. Like, if you're watching this, please cover your eyes. Well, I should have been able to land probably like 4,000 damage. Now I landed 2,000 there. Now I'm turning the heck around because, you know, you might have torps, and it's definitely better for me to be angled out than angled in. There's that Mogami there. Just keeping an eye out for him. He gets nuked because he's broadside to a lot of our ships. Pretty sure it's Pizza that nuked him. I'm playing around here, still trying to hunt for that Yugima. But that I was kind of pushing in, so I throw out some torps. And I'm actually looking at the North Carolina also. So I aim these a little off to the left because I see he's vectoring that way. And also I want them to be dual-purpose torps. So if that North Carolina turns back in, and these torps miss the Iowa, they have a chance of hitting him too. It's the Edinburgh. He's just coming in right now. I'm not quite sure why I do this again, but I, for some reason, think it's a good idea. Just to start gunfighting this Edinburgh. Why not? I guess. 2 hits on the Iowa, unfortunately no flood. And that's a permafire because he repaired earlier, which is nice. So that was actually a fat finger. I did not mean to hit my smoke generator there.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Oops. So, yeah. Decent amount of mess ups this game. Two missed opportunities for increased damage on enemy destroyers. Kind of screwed up the aiming against the shimmy. Screwed up aiming against the Yugimo. Then I fat finger a smoke. Yeah. Okay, I figure there's no way that the Iowa is going to go anywhere else except backwards through that channel. Send more torps that way. I know my torp range is about 13 kilometers. He's 10. I don't think he's able to back up more than 3, or he won't back up more than 3 between the time I launch and the time that he's actually hitting. So I just go ahead and launch him there.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Shimmy's launching at the Edinburgh. And I want to head over towards B, because right now our team is losing really, really badly. For this map, or Atlantic, especially in like a cyclone or a typhoon or whatever you call them. Oh, whoops, there's the Yugimo. Get to redeem myself a little bit. Okay, shoot him in the face, like a lot. Slowing down. And boom, he's dead. But yeah, whoever has control of B mid-game is very, very, very likely to win. It's really, really, really hard to push B from either side in this map. And there's really, really strong defensive positions just around those islands. So, yeah, so it's not looking too great right now. I go back up here because I know that the Montana and the Edinburgh are pushing down. Though I'm also a little bit scared of getting ambushed around a corner by the Edinburgh. So I'm kind of just letting them come towards this direction because I know or their eventual destination will be around B. Okay, there's the Montana. And my initial reaction is like, okay, he's going straight. I can get a couple of nose torps in, but I'm just looking at like our DDs where they're at, and I figure they're gonna torp him from the front. The reason why I don't immediately want to go like around is I don't want to accidentally run into like an enemy DD or get spotted somehow and just get absolutely nuked. But I decide since our friendly DDs over here are going to be torping him from the front, I'm going to drop a cross torp from the side. Again, this is really risky because if he pops spotter plane and I don't shoot it down quick enough, or it just spots me for a second, then I'm in all kinds of trouble. But the Yugumo's actually been spotted. I think the Shimakaze has been spotted. They just got way too close. So the Montana knows the torps. Okay, they're definitely coming from this direction. I'm gonna stay straight relative to them, so I can get away with launching these torps over here. And he most likely will not. Our Shimakaze friendly torps are Kiev. Turns out it was by an accident. And this is really, really unfortunate here. That's what I was worried about. That's why I didn't want to come in for a side torp initially. Is because I didn't want to get spotted and nuked, but I mean our DDs kind of got spotted and nuked, so I didn't have to. But yeah, they do spot me, so both of them immediately slow down and turn in, and that greatly, greatly limits the how effective my torp strike was. I should have been able to land probably 2 on the Edinburgh and 3 or maybe even 4 on the Montana. But it still doesn't matter because they both die, which is great. Right now it's 438 to 777. They still hold 2 caps. They are up 2 ships. Still looking really, really bad. Luckily, though, their Montana's flooding. My set of torps caused flooding, and the Shimakaze or Yugumo's, I'm not sure which one, also caused flooding. So he blew DCP on mine, and he flooded out to the others. Just got the kill with fire, though. Yeah, which was nice. Turpin's over there. He's almost dead, since it doesn't actually cost me anything to shoot them, and since he's healing up and Pizza's shooting something else, he says, I'm not going to shoot at the Turpins, you shoot him, you make sure he's dead. I'm like, okay, Pizza. So he goes off, Pizza uses the Yamato salvo on something that was a bit more worthy of a Yamato salvo, I guess, and I finish off the Turpits. And at this point, we are just pushing the heck in there because, we need the cap. And or a few kills. Okay, Kabrosk and Iowa spotted. Again, dual-purpose torps. I know that Iowa is going to turn out, so I hope to hit his stern. And I'm hoping that the Kabrosk maybe runs into these as well. And I want to turn out when suddenly I'm spotted by the gearing. I did not expect that. So I open up on the gearing. I was expecting him to turn, so that's why I loaded a salvo of AP. And I really, really want to be angled out, I want to be angled broadside to the North Carolina when he shoots me to make sure he doesn't get full pens, he gets over pens. If I get full pens, I'm screwed. I switch over to AP against the gearing, because he's broadside on, that does, it's pretty effective. And I realize I'm getting, holy crap, there's a Kabrosk 4 kilometers away from me, shoot him in the face with AP, try my best to dodge and do damage mitigation from everything at the same time. Figured, I need to buckle down and get this cab. Cab's dead. I slowed and stopped juke the North Carolina salvo. Iowa somehow manages to slip in between my torps, which, that's going to be really ugly for me later on. And now it's Pizza versus the North Carolina. This is a really, really sticky situation. I figure, well, okay, there's one way for me to save Pizza. Um, but it could be at risk of killing him, so we're kind of talking it through comms. We're like, okay, what the hell are we gonna do? How are we gonna do this? And we decided what we're gonna do is, it looks like the North Carolina's not going for Ram. He's trying to get around Pizza's side and Citadel the utter crap out of him. So I tell Pizza to do is make sure that when the North Carolina comes around your side, he comes around your left side. So angle right. Um, and that's and I guess we just kind of pray. Pizza bow pens him through the nose for quite a bit. North Carolina's coming in now. If he gets around Pizza's side, it's going to be pretty ugly. Try to open up with guns, maybe even just kill him before the torps get there. And oh boy. And also tell Pizza to back the fuck up. And boom. We're good. Unfortunately, my one torp that hit Pizza, probably should have aimed it like a little farther forward. Oh, actually the Iowa completely mashes him. Never mind. If I'd actually killed Pizza, that would have been a 9-kill game. Would have been 8 on the enemy and 1 on my own team. And right now I'm thinking, okay, we can just cap this out. I'm smoking to make sure I get undetected in the minimum amount of time so the Iowa doesn't, you know, magically smack me with a full pen and I die. That'd be bad. I'm thinking, okay, we'll just cap B, and then we have 3 minutes. I think we can catch up on cap points. Maybe we can even torp the Iowa. It'll be great. It'll be great. All we have to do is just not, you know, be stupid. Our shimmy can even go up to C, stop that. We have complete control of this game. As long as our shimmy is not, like, you know, completely retarded, we should have this. Shim launches torps, or Iowa's completely oblivious. It'll be, what are you doing? Why would you do that? Now he knows. Why? Why would you shoot? At this point, it's just like, I was just like tearing my hair out. It's like, what are you doing? You are doing your best to just absolutely throw this. Like, you're throwing this so hard right now. Like, unbelievably hard. Now, because you did that, he knows where you are. He's just going to turn out all your torps are going to miss. Like, is that what you want? This is, keep in mind, this is the same guy that team killed Pulicat, so, like, you know, he's actually just not a very bright person. Um, yeah. If I used the R word earlier, I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have said that. That's kind of insensitive, but, like, this guy, he's really trying to lose right now. And it's okay, actually, because, you know, the Iowa hasn't spotted him yet, because, you know, I'm spotting the Iowa. It's like, it's fine, it's fine. I'm like, he's not spotted. He's, as long as he doesn't come behind this island and also shoot. Oh my god. And now we can't win. We actually can't win this. Unless I kill the Iowa somehow. So I'm thinking, okay, what are my options? I have, you know, a minute 30 on the table. Right now, since the Iowa's technically in my range, I could open fire, but I really, really, really don't want to do that, because the minute I open fire, he detects me. So, and he might be able to, you know, just pop off one shot with his rear guns. Pizza's like, fudge, we lost, oh no. I'm thinking, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get close and just DPM burst him down before he can reply. So instead of just shooting at max range, I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm just going to close the distance, and as soon as I think I can kill him, I start shooting. And that'd be right about now. 49 seconds on the clock. Shot comes in. I angle in. I see it's coming off to my, coming a little bit too close to me, so I turn out a little bit. I dodge it. His front turrets do not have enough time to get on me, and that's a win. So yeah, that was pretty close. That was definitely a nail biter. Still though, big thanks to Pizza Ron. Helped carry the crap out of that with me. I think we each got about, like, you know, above 2.7k base. I think I got 2.9, he got 2.8. That was a really good group effort, and yeah, good game.